Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for July. It's the Metamystic here. I just want to say that the timeline for this reading will be from today, which is the 15th of June. Sorry, there's something on my nose. Will be from the 15th of June, which is today, throughout the end of July 2022. Okay, now before we get into the cards, which we'll get to it. I want to share something with you, Gemini, which is a vision that I saw regarding you. So I meditated on your energy and I received this vision for you. And I have a couple cards as well that I'm going to share. Here's your mail, Gemini. Okay, so this is what I saw for you, Gemini. I've received visions and dreams since I was a kid, basically, and I was a Christian minister for about 10 years, and then I pivoted, and here I am. So now I'm a weird alien girl on the internet. I don't know what to tell you. The universe does crazy things, doesn't it? So anyways, Gemini, here we go. This is what I saw, and I'm going to use words like I, me, my, those sorts of pronouns. I experienced this in your place, essentially. So I'm going to be talking about what I experienced, but apply it to you where it applies, Gemini. All right, here we go. Standard disclaimers apply. Okay, so I was walking in this beautiful garden area, and I stopped to smell a pink flower. But I was looking over my shoulder. It was kind of like a 9 of Wands sort of energy. I was, in a sense, I kind of felt like I was looking out for myself. I felt like somebody was following me, okay? I was looking over my shoulder. I felt like someone was following me, and then it became night. So I pulled my hood over my head as I walked through a dark alleyway. Then I went through this side door, and I went down into this secret little club. There was music playing, but when I walked down there, all the heads turned to me. This was kind of like a secret club. Like, this was not like a public sort of club. Okay, so that's the vibe. Now, I beelined to the back of the club where this big dude was standing, right? He was this big bouncer dude type guy. But when I got to him, I pulled open my coat and he saw that I had this little, like, badge where I was allowed to go in. And I went down this corridor back to where the big boss was. This is kind of like a mafia vibe sort of thing. Okay, so I went back where the big boss was. And then I looked right at him. He was sitting at his desk, and I said, I've got something for you. And he looked up at me, and I said, I've got proof. And on the table, I laid out, let's get the cards out. I laid out pictures of victims, okay? So he looked at me and he said, excellent, excellent. And then he reached back in his drawer back there and he pulled out a couple stacks of bills. It was quite a bit of money. It was thousands of dollars. And he handed it to me and he said, here's some money for your travels and your expenses. Continue your work. Okay, and then I left. Right? Continue your work. Now, after I came out of this vision, when I was in meditation, I was like, okay, can you give me any more information on this? Who are these victims? So I got out my deck and I read the cards, and this is what came in. When I asked about the victims, I said, who are the victims? And what came out was the Page of Cups, the 8 of Wands, the King of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles. And then I was told that the victims are the people whose passions and dreams have been stolen away. Their passions and their dreams were stolen away. Okay? Fast, even. So, apply that where it applies. All right? You're the one in this vision that was the private investigator, Gemini. So this is all allegory. Apply it where it applies to you. Now let's get into the reading. Very interesting imagery. Very interesting. For Gemini, from today, June 15th, 2022, through the end of July 2022, what does Gemini need to know? There's that Eight of Wands again. I just can't get over how cool that vision was. I really felt like I was a private investigator in that vision. And I did feel like it was risky. You know, I felt like I was being followed for sure, but I knew I was doing good work. It wasn't like I was some sort of like crooked cop or something. It was like I was investigating something very important. And look, our first card out is the Tower. Okay. Makes sense, doesn't it, Gemini? We're investigating the Tower. That's what's being investigated here. And let me read it again. Who were those victims? And when I laid out all these different pictures of different people, and when I asked who the victims were, the cards told me, and my guides told me, the victims are the people whose passions and dreams have been stolen away. That's why it's being investigated. Because it's unjust. It's unjust. So that's why the Tower's coming down. And part of justice, part of towers, you know, the universe puts people on the job to expose this stuff. And in your case, this isn't really like the kind of exposure, it is kind of a whistleblower sort of a thing, but it's done in a private investigator sense. Like this is sensitive information where you don't just go around talking about it. This was very secretive, and this was for the benefit of victims who were innocent. Did something flip? I don't think so. Felt like it. Tell me about this Tower. This is so fascinating, Gemini. The Empress. And I keep seeing this Hierophant. This could be about organized structures. I mean, the Hierophant usually symbolizes spirituality. So this could be regarding organized religion. This could be regarding just authority structures in general, where there was something unjust here. Okay, so tell me more about the Empress. What's this Empress about here? Interesting. Wow, that's a lot of cards, though. Should I take them? Just take the top. Let me just look, though. I always do this. All right. Because, see, we have the Empress and we have this pre-Empress here with the Nine of Pentacles. This could be regarding money. You know, isn't it always when there's some sort of, you know, injustice? Usually you can always trace it back to the money, right, Gemini? Tell me more about this Empress Nine of Pentacles here with the Tower. The Magician and the Ace of Wands. I'm hearing you're manifesting this exposure. You're manifesting this exposure. Interesting. You saw the downgrade is what I'm hearing. Because this, in reality, this is a downgrade from the Empress to the Nine of Pentacles. Because the Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress. So it's like, whatever this Tower is, it caused a group of victims. This is all allegory, by the way, Gemini. You know what I'm saying? That I'm speaking of, like, things that just apply it where it applies. This Tower has caused people who are in empress position here, male, female, non-binary, however you identify. The empress is a symbol of status, abundance. I look at the empress as literally abundance personified. It's like abundance herself. So to be downgraded because of a tower, it's like you saw and understood this, being the private investigator. Okay? And so the manifestation of exposure is here. This is very interesting. Look at all this yellow. The Empress, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Magician. Wow, and now we have the Emperor here. And the Emperor fell right on top of the Magician. Give me a second here, Gemini. Let me look. Tell me about this Emperor-Empress connection here. What is this Emperor-Empress connection? The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. See, this is about money. And there's been a lot of hiding about this. You're here. See, this is a card. This is a Gemini card. You're here to expose the fact that there is a group of people here who are emperors and empresses who had the right to receive a certain amount of money here. And it's not just about money. It's about the fact that they would have had something coming to them. But this sort of tower caused them to be demoted. And that's why you're coming to expose this reality. Because I'm seeing coins and they're it's like they're being sifted out. And I'm seeing people come around and they're not good people and they're taking the coins of the children. That's how I'm seeing it, because I saw the Six of Cups before. They're taking the coins of the children. Okay, these are the victims. They're the imaginative. I mean, the Page of Cups can be childlike. It's not actual children that we're talking about here. It could be the future generation that we're talking about here, but these are people who had these childlike beautiful dreams and even had the drive with the King of Wands here to bring it into the world, but there was some sort of injustice here with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Tower that caused people to have to go back to ground zero here. With the Moon? Yeah. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this here. The Chariot and the Three of Wands. You are going to be part of a movement that's going to cause expansion and victory in a very specific niche. Tell me about this niche. If possible, tell me about this niche. The Four of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. Give me a second here, Gemini. As I'm looking at this card here, this Four of Cups, I hear a voice for the voiceless is what's coming off of this card. A voice for the voiceless. With the Six of Pentacles. See, this is back to the money again. And there's something about this feeling of like people have been snubbed. People have been stolen from here. And you're coming, Gemini, to cause some sort of exposure that's going to release a group of people who are in these authority power positions but were stolen from, and you're going to help them by exposing this information, and it's going to cause expansion. You're going to be a voice for the voiceless here, and I'm just getting that on the Four of Cups, where it's going to allow for the universe to come in and bring these people back on track. A voice for the voiceless. Because you see and understand something. And I believe this is something spiritual. This is something behind the veil here. You're coming to bring good news to these people who have been victims. A voice for the voiceless. The Eight of Cups. There's going to be a mass exodus of some kind here. And you're going to help lead the charge. Where people are going to be able to expand once more. There is an injustice here. This walking away, this Eight of Cups. With the Chariot, I mean, there's a victory here. And it has something to do with you standing up, Gemini, for the people who have not understood what's happened to them. See, there has been confusion. Whenever I see the Seven of Cups with like the Devil or the Five of Swords or, you know, some sort of funky energy, when I see this combined with this could be gaslighting. This could be these people have been silenced here. Five of Swords. You're helping these people transition here out of. I'm hearing they're imposters. The people who stole from this powerful group of, I'm hearing engineers who will help bring forth the next movement in this world. There were people who came in here that caused a, I mean, what I'm hearing is all they did was just cause these people, this group of people, these important, special people, they caused them to be demoted somehow. And see, I think the irony here is that they weren't demoted too far, though. They were demoted from empress, major arcana status to the Nine of Pentacles. So basically, it's just that they were demoted back down to where they started. And you're helping to come in to expose this, that this happened, because I'm seeing that there's people that are spun out right now. They were spun out. And this could even just be what's going on in the world, that there's been a lot of confusion. I mean, the other day, I'm involved with the stock market and crypto and things like that. And a few days ago, it was announced that we're officially, the S&P 500, which is a list of it's a collection of all of the top stocks, right? So if you look at the S&P 500, it kind of gives a good general viewpoint of where we're at economically. All right, and the S&P 500, it was shown a few days ago that we're officially in a bear market. Okay, you're either in a bull market, which is on the up and up, or you're in a bear market where you're either stagnant or you're going down. So this could be spiritual. This could be, what's happening in the world. There is a special group of people here, is what I'm seeing, Gemini, that you are going to help be an ambassador. You're going to help them remember who they are. You're going to help them remember who they are here and help get them back on track. Help get them back into balance again. There's going to be a mass exodus of some kind here with the 8 of Cups. And there was some sort of a battle, a mental battle here with the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. But you're coming in with a strategy to help defeat the darkness here. And you're working, as we saw in the vision, with some sort of underground thing going on. You're working with the underground, and I don't mean that in a sketchy way. I mean, like, you're joining forces. And like I said, this could be all allegory. This could be spiritual. You're joining forces with an elite underground group of some kind that's going to help bring exposure where things need to be exposed here. I'm hearing money laundering. Stuff's going to start coming out with this Ace of Wands. I just keep hearing you're going to help lead the charge, Gemini. There's that Hierophant. See? Yeah. I knew it was going to come out. I saw this multiple times. This could even be in churches. This could be organized groups. Doesn't have to always be religious with the Hierophant, but the Hierophant represents a set of rules. This is the way things have always been done. This could be a group of some sort of elite group that's in the shadows here, that's, doing something funky here, all right? These people who are special people have been stolen from. And I find it very interesting that it's talking about money here, because I was shown that the victims here, which really aren't victims, I mean, they're special people. And it says the people whose passions and dreams have been stolen away. So yes, we're talking about money here, right? But this is about passions and dreams. Something was stolen away here in an unjust manner. The truth is coming out with the Ace of Swords. The chosen ones here. The truth is coming out about the chosen ones, is what I'm hearing on these cards. The truth is coming out about the chosen ones here. And you are part of the solution, Gemini. You are a private investigator. You are part of the solution. You are bringing hope to the hopeless here. You are helping lead the charge from some sort of mass exodus here that's going to cause victory and expansion, where there has been nothing but disappointment and sadness and defeat. 5-5. The truth is coming out about the special ones, the chosen ones. Wow, this is powerful. I just have chills. This is crazy. And yup, absolutely. This Seven of Cups fell right on top of the Hierophant and the Ace of Swords. What did I say about gaslighting? What did I say about silencing? And I'm speaking intuitively off of the true meanings of these cards. This is a card of, possibly too many choices, having more than you could choose from. This could be confusion. Yes, but in this context, I believe it's talking about some sort of cover up here. And it's being exposed. There's that Eight of Wands again. From what was stolen with the Devil and the Three of Cups, it was stolen away fast. It's like the eight of Wands can be somebody stealing something away fast, with the Devil and the Eight of Wands away from a certain community here. The special ones, the chosen ones, the ones who carry truth like a badge of honor. And you, Gemini, are part of the solution. You are going to help lead the charge. And it's going to start out small. But you have the power here. There's that King of Wands energy again that we had from the channeled message, from the vision that I saw. You are going to be able to go forth passionately here to help people to retrieve their dreams with the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is hopes, wishes, happiness, dreams fulfilled, satisfaction. With the Wheel of Fortune, the universe is backing you to help restore balance when it comes to those who have been stolen from. Those who have been silenced and gagged and taken from. I'm seeing that those coins being siphoned, being stolen away from a special group of people who are called and chosen to be in positions of authority. This could even be a spiritual thing here. You are part of the solution, Gemini. You are a private investigator in this. You are part of the solution. You are exposing something here. You're exposing some sort of truth. The lies that have been covered up here. You are helping lead the charge of some sort of exodus, that the balance will be restored here. The balance will be restored and there will be a victory in the end. All right, Gemini, I am going to go over to Patreon now and do your extended. Now, we looked at, this reading was all about the what. What are we dealing with? Now that we have it all laid out, now we're going to go into the extended and we're going to look at the strategy. We're going to look at the how. Now, how do we do this? Okay, that's great, that we are called here, Gemini, to be part of this exposure. But now we're going to go a layer deeper and we're going to talk about the how, right? So if you want to come join us over on Patreon, you can click the link in the top of the description. Yes. Got to remember my own pitch. Click the link in the top of the description, Gemini, and head on over to Patreon if you want to join us on our Metamystic Network community over there. We would love to have you, Gemini, and I am actually very intrigued to continue this reading over there. So, if I don't see you over there, Gemini, I'll see you next month. You take care. You got a lot of something going on, my friend, and I'm 100% support this. This is badass. This is freaking awesome. Whatever this is, you are part of the exposure. You're part of bringing some sort of truth forward in the world. And remember, that could even be you writing like a little article or something like that. It doesn't have to be, I'm just hearing though, it's going to start small, but the Page of Pentacles is a very committed page, and he will move his way up the ranks. We have the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. He'll move his way up the ranks. Fast, I'm hearing. Right through the delusions. And he will help this community. All right, Gemini, much love, and until next time, take care.